Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something really important for building strong connections, understanding women's insecurities, and crucially, how men can be genuinely supportive partners.
Right, moving beyond just knowing they exist.
Exactly. We've pulled some key insights here from Alexa and Keith's show, Level Up Love.
Ah, yes. They had a great conversation on this.
They did. And our goal today is to give you some, actionable knowledge, things you can actually use to build trust and safety.
And importantly, moving past that outdated idea that you need to somehow fix someone's feelings.
Totally. That's probably the biggest takeaway right from the start.
Well, it's a fundamental shift, isn't it? Alexa and Keith really highlighted moving away from trying to, eliminate insecurities.
Yeah, you can't just erase them.
Exactly. It's more about providing a supportive environment. Because, look, insecurities, they're human. Everyone has them.
Sure.
But societal factors, think about appearance standards, social media especially.
Oh, definitely.
Or even perceptions around competence, maybe gender roles. That stuff can really amplify these feelings for women. And past experiences too, of course.
Right. Past relationships, upbringing.
Yeah.
It all feeds in. So, point one, ditch the fix-it mentality.
Yes. The goal, like they said on Level Up Love, is to be a source of support, empowerment.
Okay, so how does that look practically? Active listening seems key.
Huge. Alexa made a great point about really hearing someone. Just listening, not immediately jumping in with solutions.
Which is hard sometimes, Your instinct might be to fix.
It is. But just validating. Saying things like, that sounds really difficult, or I get why you might feel that way.
That makes sense. It shows you're actually hearing the emotion behind it.
Precisely. And then there's reassurance. Keith and Alexa talked about being genuine and specific.
Okay, so less you look nice and more.
More like, wow, that color looks incredible on you, or noticing things beyond appearance. I love how passionate you get when you talk about your work.
Complimenting qualities, intelligence, humor, kindness.
Exactly. That kind of specificity, that genuineness, it builds towards creating a safe space.
Which is vital. Right.
Absolutely. The source material stress consistency, being reliable, being non-judgmental, that's how you get real vulnerability.
When someone feels safe enough to share without, fearing criticism, that's where the connection really deepens.
They also mentioned gently challenging negative self-talk. How does that work without dismissing feelings?
Yeah, it's tricky. It's not saying you're wrong to feel that way. It's more like offering another view.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I hear you feel that way, but honestly, the way I see it, you're incredibly strong, or whatever positive quality fits. Reminding them of their strength.
Got it. A different perspective, not a dismissal.
Right. And it links to empowerment, too. Supporting her goals, her interests, celebrating wins, not being overprotective.
Let her stand on her own 2 feet, but be there cheering her on.
That's it. Trusting her capabilities.
Okay, so we've covered the dos. What about the don'ts? Alexa and Keith were pretty clear on these two. Oh yeah, big ones. Dismissing or belittling feelings is just damaging. Saying things like, stop being so insecure.
Awful. Never helpful.
Never. And unsolicited advice. Generally not welcome.
Right. Unless she explicitly asks.
And a really crucial one. Don't make her insecurity about your feelings. It makes me feel bad when you feel insecure.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's turning it around completely.
It is. And obviously never ever betray trust. Don't use things shared in confidence against her later.
That's relationship ending stuff right there.
Absolutely. So, zooming out, the core message from Level Up Love, and it's a good one, is empathy, patience, genuine care.
Being that safe harbor, not the fixer.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the role. And when you create that kind of environment, it fosters self-worth, it builds stronger, more confident relationships. The trust deepens.
Okay, so let's quickly recap the main points. We're shifting from trying to fix insecurities to actively supporting.
Right.
That means really listening, validating her feelings, using genuine, specific reassurance.
And consistently creating that safe, non-judgmental space.
Absolutely.
Which, leaves us with something to think about. How do you currently approach supporting the people in your life?
Good question.
Could some of these insights help build maybe greater trust or understanding? And perhaps think about how those wider societal pressures we mentioned, how they might be impacting the feelings of people around you, and how your support could be, a positive counterforce to all that noise.
That's a really powerful thought to end on. How can we be that counterweight? Lots to consider there.